you. Welcome. My name is Anne Joseph.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you. So thank you all for joining in very early, and sorry for the late entry. So this program is brought to you by Success Waymarks Foundation and also in collaboration with Telguest Club. So we'll have our first speaker, which is the founder of Telguest Club. That is a person of Dr. Ayomikosi Grace Luadebi. She's the founder of Success Waymarks Foundation, which is an NGO that promotes STEM education and women or girls empowerment in Nigeria. And Dr. Oluwadebi is a geoscientist with 10 years of academic and industrial experience. She holds a doctorate degree in petroleum geoscience from the University of Manchester and a master's degree from University of Twente in geoinformation sciences and earth observations, and a bachelor's degree in our great university in geology, University of Ilorin. Please help me welcome Dr. Ayomikosi.
Thank you, Anne. I want to say good afternoon or good morning to everyone, depending on where you're joining us from. I appreciate everyone of us online. And on behalf of the pioneer of Telguest Club, the person of Dr. Aderonke Sapere, and the board of trustee of Success Waymarks Foundation, it's my honor to welcome every one of us to this great event in commemoration of the International Girl Child Day 2021. I want to acknowledge our partners for this year's celebration, our organizational partner, that is Ibadan Grammar School Old Student Association, North American branch. And we also have an individual partner, Dr. Olubumi Abel of NHS United Kingdom. And this event is physically hosted by Ibadan Grammar School. They will be with us shortly. We appreciate the principal and all the staff involved in the preparation, especially Dr. Olutoyin Bolukale, the STEM coordinator of the school. We appreciate you all. I want to welcome our speakers, Ms. Deborah Amagbadelo. She's joining us from University of Ibadan in Nigeria. I also want to welcome Ms. Oluwabumi Amosu. She's joining us from Montreal in Canada. I want to welcome the MC Master of the celebration, Wonderful Osalo, which is joining us from the physical side, and also our moderator. Thank you for bringing me in, Ms. Anne Ayomikosi. I have to say this, she has paid a lot of sacrifice to join us. It's just about 4 a.m. in our time zone, so we appreciate you. And I also like her story. She's a young lady who got her 2 scholarships immediately after her first degree, just immediately. So she's someone you can relate with, all the girls around, how she managed to do that. Full scholarship in 2 universities, one in Europe and one in Canada. She's currently in Canada at the moment. She has completed a master's degree. So I welcome you. Thank you for your time and your sacrifice. I want to welcome all our participants who registered as individual, most especially students from our various viewing center. I appreciate the Deeper Life High Schools from across the 22 campuses who are online, the Cardinal High School, and so many other colleges who are online with us, and individual students also from different schools, and some are also joining from Europe and North America. We appreciate your time. Without you here, we cannot just be hosting a program by ourselves. We appreciate every one of you. I want to appreciate the mentors also who are with Dr. Sapere on site. So brief about what we are doing today. International Girl Child Day is a special day that United Nations has set aside to celebrate the girl child. And this was necessary to recognize girls' rights, needs, and challenges. The day is also set aside to celebrate the importance, power, and potential of girls around the world. We all know, and it's marked on 11th of October every year, and that is what we are doing today. So this year theme is Digital Generation, Our Generation, and we are trying to explore the opportunities and the challenges that might be there for us. We can all know that this is a timely and important topic that needed to be addressed because the world is not technologically driving more than ever before. We can all testify to it that today we are able to join this program from different parts of the world simply because of advancement in technology. However, from observation, girls are less likely than boys to use or own their own devices, and they have less access to technical related skills and jobs. So we are here to encourage ourselves as girls, as women, as ladies, that we need to rise up. We need to change the status quo. We need to overcome all the challenges and embrace opportunities available in the digital world. Finally, before I yield the word, I would like to say that we, the organizers of the program, we are believers and we have strong faith in God. We know that with academic pursuit, hardworking skills, or persistent, without the help of God, we amount to nothing. So we also want to encourage every young girl that you should know God for yourself. Hold on to your God, and as you work hard with God on your side, you will achieve all your dreams, and all your efforts will be successful. So on this note, I want to hand over to the moderator that as we celebrate ourselves today, please be open-minded to soak in all the words of advice that will be coming from various speakers and make adjustments where necessary. Know for sure that you are unstoppable and your dreams are achievable. Happy celebration to every girl's here. Thank you. And I yield the floor to our moderator.
Thank you so much, Dr. Oluwadebi. Thank you so much. And one thing that stood out for me was be unstoppable and go and fight your goals. Thank you so much. So I would open the floor to the MC on ground. Our moderator from the physical side, are you there? Can you unmute yourself?
Okay, please you can bring in Ms. Amosun for our first as our first speaker while we are still waiting for the on-site people to get settled. Thank you.
Oh. All right, Ma. So yes, we're going to invite our first speaker for the day. She's a wonderful person in name of Miss Oluwabumi Amusu. She's a student at McGill University pursuing a Master's of Arts in Education and Society. Oluwabumi is committed to providing learning opportunities for young girls. Our previous work with young people combined with a desire to solve societal problems has sparked our interest in global development. Thank you so much for joining us today, Oluwabumi, and I would open the floor to you.
Thank you so much, Anne, for that beautiful presentation. And good morning, good afternoon, everyone from everywhere you're joining. I'm coming. Good morning, everyone. I want to use this opportunity to wish everyone Happy Girls' Day. I want to also use this opportunity to celebrate every young girl out there. And I want you to know that you are strong, you are unstoppable. I am very, very proud of you. And in celebration of this year's International Girls' Day, our theme for this year is Digital Generation, Our Generation. So this morning we'll be exploring the opportunities and challenges that comes with being in the digital world. But before I start, just like Anna said, my name is Oluwabumi Amosu. I am from Lagos, Nigeria. I am a current MasterCard scholar at McGill University in Canada, and I am in my second year in MA program of Education and Society. I am passionate about global development, especially in the area of girls' education and inclusion. And this morning we'll be exploring some of the opportunities that come with being in the digital world and being digital literate. So, but before we start, we'd like to deconstruct the word digital literacy and what does it mean, because some of us may be new to this theme. So before we say what digital literacy is, we would like to see what being digital itself means. So digital means what we do online and how we use the technology and internet, while literacy is reading, writing, listening, and creating. So when we combine these two definitions together, we can say that digital literacy is about reading, writing, and creating and communicating online. So some of the questions that may come to our mind or we may have that we can also explore is that, are there like opportunities associated with being digital literate? And also I would like to let you know that there are also a lot of opportunities, there are a lot of innovative solutions that girls can also bring. So the question comes, do you know that girls are also capable of creating innovative solutions to like solving world issues? And also, do you know that you can get different opportunities such as scholarships and internet, such as scholarships and opportunities abroad through use of internet? So in answering these questions, I would want us to know that there are a lot of opportunities, career opportunities that are associated with using the internet. And also you can also decide to talk to your teachers, you can decide to talk to your science teachers, you can be anything you want to be. You can become, as a young girl, you can become a scientist, you can become an engineer, you can become a medical doctor, you can be a pilot, you can do all those hard courses. I mean, they are not hard, but they are timed as hard, all these courses in STEM. You can also get different opportunities online. You can get scholarship, you can get job opportunities. So there are lots of opportunities with digital literacy. So, but before you be a digital leader, you need to have like a critical mind and a kind heart. I know some of you might be wondering, what does it mean to have like a critical mind and a kind heart? So it is important that when you are in the digital world, I mean, when you use the internet, you ask yourself some questions about what you do online, what you share, what you post, what you receive, what you engage your mind into. So you need to first ask yourself, is this information true? How do you know? You need to check the source. You need to see if the source is reliable. You need to check where these informations are coming from. You need to also note if they are helpful, if they can help another person, if they can impact another person. You need to also ask if this post or this picture, images, or anything that you do online or any conversation you have online, are they inspiring? Are they inspire someone? Are they necessary for you to post? Are they kind? Because I know some of us have access to, mobile phones, have access to laptops, and some don't have. For someone like me, while I was growing up, my dad didn't want me to use a mobile phone, and that's because it felt when it's a normal norm and a normal thinking in Nigeria, that's when a little girl start using phone, you start texting boys, you start doing a lot of things online. So that can be one of the barriers using internet and to girls using mobile phone and owning one. But I also want to encourage you that if you have the opportunity to use any digital devices, just make sure you use it very well. Make sure that whatever you're posting is helpful, is inspiring, it is true, and it is necessary, and most especially, it is kind. And also, you need to know that whatever you post might be misinterpreted by another person. You need to also ask yourself, what I am posting, does it inspire someone? Does it disrespect someone? Because these days we just share pictures, we share a lot of things online, and we don't know who we may hurt. So it is important that we check if the information, if the pictures, anything that we're engaging online, our conversation, it is necessary, it is inspiring, and it is true. So to conclude, I will just urge every one of us, I don't mean to take a lot of our time, I will encourage every one of us to like get into the digital world. Despite all the odds, despite all the barriers, I want you to break into the digital world. If you don't have a device, if you don't own a mobile phone, you don't have a laptop, go out there, check for programs, ask your teachers in school, talk to your parents, talk to your mentors, talk to people around you, ask them questions about the career opportunities that are associated with the digital world. Also, beyond people around you, you can go, there are a lot of cyber cafes around, go online, check what is happening, any information that your teachers gives you in class, you can go online, check, get more information, get yourself updated, get yourself more exposed to what is happening around the world concerning what your teachers, your mentor, your parents tells you. And most especially, go online, check whatever is happening in the world, check news, get yourself updated, because it is when we are connected, it is when we are together in this digital space, we are able to like make our voice heard. We are able to like achieve better inclusion, because when we are not connected to the digital world, nobody will know what is happening around us. Nobody will know the inequalities that we face in our everyday life. So we can use our internet and our mobile devices to share professionally and to use our voice for social change. If you see anything happening around you, you can start a campaign for period poverty. I know a lot of girls face period issues, stigmatization, a lot of inequalities around us being a girl. So you need to use your voice, you need to use the internet very well professionally. Don't just take pictures. It's good to take pictures, it's good to have fun online, but make sure that the purpose of you using online platform is for you to let your voice be known. And always remember that you can be anything, you can achieve anything, you can do the difficult courses, you can do anything that you put your mind into. So thank you so much for this morning. I hope I'm able to inspire someone to achieve their dreams and to be unstoppable. Thank you so much.
Wow. Thank you so much for this great advice, great presentation. Your presentation was so wonderful, colorful, and good. Thank you so much. One thing I learned from your presentation was, I said I learned something new today, even if, yeah, I would say one of the things I learned was, when approaching the digital world, come with a critical and a kind heart. And also make sure the information you see online, make sure that you don't take it in just like that. Make sure it's credible, make sure it's okay for your consumption. And also trying to start the digital world, maybe you are just starting, you're just on the beginner stage. Try to learn from people that are above you, your teacher, people that you can learn from. Thank you so much, Oluwabumi. So next I'll bring the principal from our physical session back in Ibadan Grammar School. I don't know if you can hear me. Please, are you there? Okay. I guess they are not there for now. We will just bring the next. Okay.
Okay, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
Yes, so we won't be able to take the principal's speech right now. because he's not on seat. So we'll be moving on to Deborah's presentation.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so our next speaker is also a wonderful person. Her name is Deborah Magbadello. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce the name well, I'm so sorry. So she pursued a 2-year national diploma program at Yaba College of Technology in Lagos, where she attained distinction. She's currently a final year student of computer science at University of Ibadan. She has on 2 occasions received Dean's Rule of Honor Award for exemplary academic performance. Please join me to welcome Deborah to our platform. Thank you so much for joining us. Deborah, you have the floor now. Okay. Sorry, is Deborah there? Miss Deborah.
Hello, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon. Can we all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
All right. I'm so glad to be. I'm trying to put up my slides so it will be interactive. I don't want to just be talking.
Okay, ma.
Okay, so while I was doing that, I'll introduce myself.
Okay, so.
All right, so Deborah. I don't know if people say Deborah, but the right pronunciation of my name is Deborah. The O is silent. Deborah Magbadello. I'm a student of computer science presently in the University of Ibadan, currently studying computer science. So
we can't hear you anymore, Deborah. Maybe, okay. Deborah, are you with us? While we wait for Deborah, you can drop your questions in the chat box for our previous speaker. That is Miss Oluwabumi. If you have any question for her, just keep dropping it in the chat. Although we have a session where we're going to answer all the questions, but you can easily drop your questions there too while we wait for Deborah.
Oh, wow.
So while we wait for Deborah, I want to ask. Oh. So while we wait for Deborah, okay, she's sharing her screen now. Okay, welcome back. Deborah, we can't still hear you. I think she's trying to set up her screen. Okay, so while we wait for Deborah to set up her slides, I want to ask a funny question, or so I want to ask: Have we ever had a Okay, no, let me ask this. So what's the full meaning of STEM? Do anybody know the full meaning of STEM? I know like it's a very common acronym, so to say, but I just want to be sure. If you can't, okay.
Science, technology, engineering, and mathematics.
Well, that's awesome, Treasure. So like now we know science, technology, engineering, and okay. So the full meaning of STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. That's wonderful, Treasure. Now we all know. Okay, so Deborah, are you there now?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. Yeah.
All right then. Let me start again. Okay. Hello everybody. Everyone. Hi. Why are we looking quiet? Are we happy to be here? Okay. I just want to wish you happy International Day of Girls. All right. So I am Deborah Matabilo. And okay, we already know our theme for this year's program, Digital Generation. Our generation. I'm focusing on owning opportunities and challenge. So before I continue, this is my outline. I'll talk a little bit about myself, then I'll tell you a little bit of my story, my tech journey. I'll talk about opportunities in tech, the challenges, and also I'll leave a word of advice. So let's get to know me. My name is Okay, so I am Deborah. Deborah, please pronounce it as Deborah. I keep correcting people. Deborah Magadelo is my name. I graduated in 2014, and after that, I moved on to Yaba College of Technology in Lagos, and I was there till 2016. And presently, I'm in the University of Ibadan, studying computer science in my final year. Okay, so enough of the formal introduction. My talk is going to be like a gist session because let's not be too formal. I'm just going to gist you. So let me talk about something interesting about myself aside from the educational aspect. So I like to introduce myself in these 4 areas because music, I'm very interested in music. And the fun fact is that I play the saxophone, which is unusual for a lady sometimes. So that's my interest in music. Then food. I like food. Well, not eating. I like experimenting with food, coming up with recipes. And, people say foodie, but that one is too much of a catch. So I'm interested in art. I'm an art enthusiast. I love art. I love art pieces. I hope to have an art gallery someday in the future. And sports. I love cycling, sprinting. I used to play volleyball at some point, but I stopped. I don't know why. So that's the interesting thing about me. So let's move on to my story, my tech journey. Okay, so what's my story? It wasn't so, it happened in school. I remember, well, we're in secondary school right now. So I remember that's why I wrote, that's the private YMCA. When I wrote the exam, I had an E in math. And math was supposed to be my favorite subject. I had an E in math, and I was so frustrated. I remember I was angry, I was like, this is my score. I know I did not do, so there must have been something wrong. But still, I know I also did not prepare very well for it. So I took the idea and I stopped it in, and I was like, okay, I'm still going to write school whatever, right? No problem. I'll prove to them that there was something wrong, but I also put in more effort. And at the end of the day, when I wrote the school wide, I had an A in math. So that it wasn't easy, but at least God helped me. God back to I'll get back to that. So after that came and that went, I was able to I was introduced. I was able to have how many decisions eventually my wife. So wife was done and ghosted. I finished high school. It was time for jam. And now I had to choose the career path. So most of us, we didn't know what to do. We don't know what we want to become in the future. It's very time to write down.
Hello, Deborah. Hi, Deborah. Sorry to interrupt. We can't hear, so it's just basically just looking at the screen. Is there any way it can be improved over there? We cannot hear anything you're saying. Yeah, please, if there is any other way to balance the audio, we will appreciate that. Thank you.
Wow, it was really hard for us to hear the audio, and I think I was hearing very little. Okay, yes. But we are still hearing some echoes. Okay. Yes, we can, but it's kind of echoey, like it's. Can you speak again? Sorry.
No.
Oh, it's giving this echo sound. I don't know.
Yeah, probably if they have two devices, one should be muted. Other devices around the school hall or the premises should be muted. Then that one will give us better audio.
Okay, is it okay now?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay. I was so sorry about that.
Yes, sorry, we appreciate if you can just start all over again because we didn't hear anything from the onset.
All right, that's no problem. Okay. Okay, so let's get to know me again. All right, so my name is Deborah. I graduated from ICE in 2014, and then I moved on to Yaba Lagos for national program for 2 years. So I was there to 2015. Then from there, I moved to UI in 2016.
I guess I can still hear the echo sound. Sorry.
And I'm presently in my final year in the University of Ibadan. Okay. So I was talking about my story. So I mentioned while I was in school, in SS2 is last second to the last year before you finish high school. You have to like to private wire to have a feel of how I will before you eventually take the last wire. So when I took private wire, I had an E in mathematics, which was very disappointing because my math was supposed to be my only subject. At least, basically, you need subject, it should be math. So I was very disappointed, and I decided there must have been something wrong with your cat, but there must also have been something wrong with my cat. So I decided to put in more effort, and I ended up doing the private while I ended up with an A. And that was I was able to have. I later had 7 distinctions and a credit in my private while. Then when it was time to take jam, I was faced with another decision. Most of us, we don't know what we want to do until we start to take jam that we start thinking of what do I want to become in the future, what course do I want to study. So I was faced with that decision. Initially, I was always on the mindset that I wanted to do electrical engineering. And not because my dad is an electrical engineer. So I worked in electrical engineering. I was to follow my dad's profession, my dad's path. So my dad sat me down and he was telling me, electrical engineering it's not really a lazy skill. That's the word he used. Like he explained to electricity and my own daughter. He said that I'm sure that's what you want. He didn't really want me to find poles, like he said. So okay, I was like, and I know I also had a cousin that did electrical engineering and she did very well. She went to a postgraduate and got master's too. I was like, why not? So she came out well in electrical engineering. So I used my dad's advice and I thought about, okay, let's take computer engineering. And my dad said, computer engineering, you focus on hardware. And in the era, tech is becoming a big thing. I went to computer science, at least to get to know what software and hardware. And I saw something that and I was like, okay, I'll take computer science. And that's how I was able to settle for computer science. It was a very good choice, actually. A very good choice. And I'm really proud of it. Thanks to my dad for that advice. Even though at that point I was angry, but it turned out to be the best choice. And that came and that went. It was time for me to take post TTME, another audio. And the mindset I always have is that people have to wait 1 year after finishing secondary school. Why is it that they are not writing exams well? But when it got to my turn, that's when I understood that getting into like university in Nigeria, it's not just about intellectual knowledge. It's not just I don't know the processing they do, but I don't know what happened. But when I took the exam, I was 0.5 points below the cutoff, and they didn't take me. So I had to, and I chose the University of Lagos. So I had to settle for my second choice, Java College of Technology, which is a polytechnic. I was reluctantly, I just wrote the exam. I was like, let's just do this one. And I also wrote the exam for my state university. The state university I chose was Lagos University. So I wrote for Java Tech first. I was given admission to Social Science, the 2 years program. But I also went for Lagos University. And by the time I got to university, I got admission there, but they told me I had to go and decline the one that I had already given me if I wanted to pursue Lagos University. So I wrote the option. I was like, a lot of things according to the story here. I do not want to get a BSc from the state university. I wanted to federal university. So I was like, let me just 2 years back at least next year again, I will try. So as I was in Yaba for a year, the second year, I took JAMB again. And I applied for University of Ibadan. Another honor, something else happened. I was doing an admission, but the next thing I checked the site, I saw the admission had disappeared. I had to come back to the school and they told me, I said, combination though, I did biology instead of chemistry. I forgot science, I had to do math, chemistry, history.
The audio is not clear.
So that's how that exam was wasted. 2 jams gone. I was still never. Well, it wasn't the best experience because the 2 years I did, studying computer science and I can tell you, so the 2 years, I was able to opinion that not just direct entry, let's not bother taking jam again. But someone advised me that why not take jam? I mean, be a baby, take jam on the side, there's still possible you have and you can do a direct entry. So I saw sense in that again and I decided to take jam the 2 times. So that one went smoothly. That's jam I was able to come into UI, to come to UI. But I still finished my program at Yaba Tech. So it was a win-win. I have an ND in computer science and pursuing a BSc to accept it. So that journey, at that time, there was a 2 year delay between finishing from high school and getting to study in a federal university like I wanted. And I also had to write 3 jams 3 times. So the last audio, not the last, but the last time I was talking about was my last year in Yaba Tech for my 3 years in UI. Okay, my last year I bought a phone. I spent a lot of money buying that phone. And phone got stolen. I imagine you spending a lot of money buying a phone, that feeling and phone gets stolen. I was so pissed off and I was like, I'm not going to get another smart phone. I'm going to use a very small phone and I'll see what will happen. I'll see how I'm going to cope. So throughout my last year in Yaba Tech, I was using that phone when I want to have access to materials. Because our classes, you have to have PDFs and all that. I'll print materials. Same thing when I came into UI, I was managing myself using my small phone. I had to print materials for 3 years. Not until recently, I decided to stop punishing myself. So I was able to cope, I was able to survive without a smartphone. So that's my story. It has not all been bliss and that's not been easy per se, but that's my story. So thank you. So I'll talk about opportunities in technology now. We're always talking about tech. What are the opportunities in tech? Why do people keep talking about technology? Why is it so? Why have to do it for everybody? So when you hear technology, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? What's the first platform? Because when you hear technology, the first thing that comes to your mind is Facebook. For chatting and all that. But technology is way beyond social media, even though that's part of it. But technology is more than that. In fact, the internet is like a very big innovation, a very big technological innovation. The internet, you have access to information, especially nothing you need information about that you can't find it, get access to it on the internet. Just a simple Google search will get you answers to questions you have. So technological innovation And now last year, 2020, the pandemic, a lot of us, in fact, even last year, a lot of people were just beginning to understand that technology is really important. And this digital trend is not just something that you should let pass you by. Throughout last year, a lot of people started taking online classes, online courses. There are platforms like Udemy. There are platforms like Udemy, Udacity, Coursera. You can take classes, get certification. Once you want to learn, you must learn how to script, learn how to cook. All that things you was learn, graphics design. That's what technology has been available for us. Platforms, you don't have to go to a formal setting. You can just take an online class. You have a phone or go to a cyber cafe. Buy how much time? 30 minutes. 30 minutes a day. It will go a long way. And that's a very big opportunity that technology has brought our way with the internet. And aside the skilling of aside access to online courses, you can also make money in the comfort of your home. There's something called freelancing. Last year I decided to take up graphics design, even though I've always been doing graphic design on the side. But I decided to make money out of it. So I went on Upwork. Upwork is a freelance platform. We have another platform like Upwork, freelancer.com. So I decided to use Upwork. I created an account. I knew how to do graphic design. It's just my laptop. I have Photoshop and I can make nice designs. So I just updated my profile and just posted that, okay, I can do graphic design and this is how much I charge. And I was able to make a lot of money, not so much. I was able to make some money just sitting in my home and telling people out there that I can make designs. So they send their design to me. I design what they want, send it to them, send me my payments, and so that's smooth. So that's another opportunity that technology has brought our way. A way to make money in the comfort of your home. And like I said, technology is beyond social media. A lot of people, all they use, many young people now, all they use their smartphone right now is just Facebook, just to chat, just to check out videos, check out latest trends. Even though that is nice, but it is way more than that. There's something called digital marketing. There are a lot of people that use those platforms. That's why you see advertisements on Facebook. As I watch a video, you see an advertisement pops up. People are making money doing that. Digital marketing, aside just using social media for chatting, communicating, you also put up adverts, market things, and you get money from it. So there are a lot of opportunities in that. I'm going to talk about. I came across a team of girls in 2018. They represented Nigeria and Africa. I don't remember their names, the name of their team, but they are a team of secondary school girls in Onitsha, if I'm not mistaken. So this is what they did. They came up with an app. The name of the app is FG Detector. And what the app helps to do is it helps to identify if a drug is fake. And it helps to check that the expiration date hasn't passed. So what they did, they entered in for a competition, technovation, correct? And they came out first in that competition. Yes, they came out first in that competition. You can imagine, that was in the US, they represented Nigeria. Just how many years? And the interesting thing about their story is, these girls, they had no idea of technology. But what they had access to was mentors that were willing to put them through. So all they had was an idea, and that's what I'm going to talk about. Even though you might say to yourself, I don't have a laptop, I don't know how to code, I don't know how to go about it. But just you have it, it starts with an idea. Just look around you, what's the challenges you have? They looked at the health sector, because there are a lot of fake drugs that keep going around, especially in Nigeria. So they saw that problem, and they thought, okay, I think we can find a way to identify that this drug is fake or something. So they were able to come up with a solution. That was the first thing. They identified the problem, they come up with a solution. And now the next step was for them to get someone to put them through. So they were able to get mentors that walk them through the process, and that's how they came up with this app. There's also another team of Nigerian children. They came up with an app called Hands Out. And now this app, what it does is, another challenge in Nigeria, there are a lot of children that don't have access to school. Okay, a lot of children that cannot go to school because they don't have access to funding. So they built this app, Hands Out, that helped people all over the world to donate to these children and to be able to fund them to go to school to pursue their education. So there are a lot of opportunities, there are a lot of ideas, there are a lot of problems. That's the first. There are a lot of problems in Nigeria itself. There are a lot of problems. It's just for you to be able to sit down, analyze, think, come up with a solution. If you can do that first step, then seek mentoring. And that's why it's also important to work in teams. You have friends, it might just be you and someone, just discussing and So let's even talk about the challenges. I was talking about the challenges you might have in mind. What are the challenges that comes? You might be saying to yourself, see, I don't have enough knowledge about technology. I don't even know where do I start from. That's the question that a lot of us have on our mind. Where do I start from? So like I said earlier, it starts with you sitting down, you observing. You need to be very observant. You need to be a very good thinker. You need to be able to think. Just observe. Oh, I don't like the way we're always walking to school. Consume a lot of energy. I don't know. Just think of any problem, think about it, and come up with a solution. That's just the first step. Think, analyze the problem, come up with a solution. Then now the next step is to, build your knowledge on tech. And that's where mentorship comes in. And today we have a lot of mentors available to, at towards the end, we'll see what they have for us. But you need to have mentors that will put you through this to do, this is what to do. And you might also be saying to yourself, I don't have a smartphone. You might also be saying to yourself, I do not have a smartphone. But you have parents, your parents have phones. Even if it is just for you to walk up to them, Mommy, please, for 30 minutes, I want to check something online. I want to start learning how to code. Just 30 minutes, please. Can I use 30 minutes of your phone? Or we still have cyber cafes around, even though they are gradually becoming obsolete because a lot of people are already having access to smartphones. Even if it's just to buy 30 minutes of data in a cyber cafe, just get something online, learn how to 30 minutes every day, learn how to code, learn how to build a simple game app. It starts from there. Another thing you might be saying to yourself, I do not have data, I do not have money. Data is now very affordable. With 100 naira, you can get data that will last you how long? I don't know. 1 day. So data is now affordable. The little money you're using to buy stuff here and there, you can devote it. If you are really passionate about it, you can devote that little money to getting data. And another problem is social media addiction. A lot of people, in the name of they want to follow the trend and want to become digitally literate, but they find themselves wasting 2 hours a day on looking at Instagram videos. Social media addiction is a big thing. You need to find a way to prioritize. What are you using your phones for? What are you using your data to do? What do you want to gain at the end of the day? You need to have a target. You need to decide, I don't want to become addicted to social media. Even if I want to check videos, maybe just 30 minutes or 10 minutes, I don't know. Just have a target to know what you want to do. Then another challenge, you might be saying to yourself, okay, I would like to up on this tech trend, but I do not want to study computer science. I still want to pursue my law degree. I still want to become a doctor. But how can I incorporate tech into my normal career? I have a friend who is I don't know what she calls it. Is he an internet lawyer? I don't know how exactly she does it. I also have a friend, he's a doctor, but he came up with a tool whereby blind people, at least that's his field, he's a doctor. So he thought of using tech and medicine and bringing it together. So he came up with a tool to help blind people to read. I don't know the entire details, but he just found a way to bring tech, incorporate tech into medicine. So whatever field you are going into, and that's why I said, if you can be a good thinker, if you can observe, if you can think, tech is now very versatile. There's practically no area, no career that tech doesn't one way or the other fit into. So it's just for you to be able to research, think, observe, analyze, and find a way to bring tech into your career. And another challenge is some people are asking questions, is tech for girls? Because no lies, nowadays, even in the tech world, like in my department, there are about 70 of us and there are just about 10 ladies in the department. So there's just this big digital divide between the male gender and female gender in the tech world. So tech is for everybody. Tech is not difficult. And that's why tech is a very large, like I've mentioned different areas, tech is a very large field. So there's room for everybody. There's room for girls. Tech is for girls. Don't let anybody tell you tech is not for girls. Tech is for everybody. There's nothing masculine about tech. So that's that about the little challenges. So now my advice, I've been repeating it over and over. You need to be open to learn. Don't be closed-minded. You know, like the older generation will say to us, we are just, you know, I don't want to say the older generation have this sort of closed mind towards tech. They usually just call us, we are phone pressing generation. We're just wasting our times on phones, even though a lot of people get involved in fraudulent activities using tech. But we need to stand up and prove to them that tech is not a negative thing. There's a lot more good in tech than the negatives. So don't be closed-minded to tech. Don't just say tech is not a bad thing. Be open to learn, research, you know, find out what it is about tech. What do you want to gain out of it? Then be inquisitive. When you see challenges, when you see problems, you need to find out, why is this thing happening this way? What's the root cause of this thing? You need to be inquisitive, you know. Then you need to learn how to think in terms of problem solving. Learn how to think in terms of problem solving, you know. It's problem solvers that are the money makers. If you can solve a problem, you get your money out of it. You know, think in terms of problem solving. And I'll conclude with this quote by Stewart Brand. He's a writer. He said, once a new technology rolls over you, if you're not part of the stream roller, you are part of the road. A stream roller is a machine. Have you seen when they're constructing the road? There's this yellow machine with this very large wheel that they roll on the road. So that's called a stream roller. When a stream roller is moving the road, now he relates technology to it in this way. When technology happens, it's just like that stream roller moving on the road. And there are only two places to be in tech. Is either you are on the stream roller, you're the one fixing the road, or you are the road. That means the stream roller is rolling over you. So that's the way tech is. Is either you up on the trend and, you know, flow with the tech trend, make your money out of it, or you be on the road, let tech pass you by and you be at the back. So that's the way tech is. And I would like to bring to, how many of us remember BlackBerry? Let's even say Nokia phones. Remember back in the day, Nokia used to be a big time. Nokia, you remember Nokia Asha, Nokia X2? I don't know if you remember those phones. But nowadays, if you think of Nokia, how come we don't see we don't see Nokia phones anymore? There's something that happened when Android started coming into show. Nokia was too slow to cover the trend. They were a little bit adamant, and that's why Nokia lost their place. You know, Nokia used to be leading the mobile market. Same thing too with Black. Nowadays, that's because they were too slow. They did not up on the trend, and that's the thing about technology. You need to be quick. You know, you need to be versatile. You need to be observant. You need to be ready to learn. And with that, I conclude my talk. I hope you've been inspired and I hope you will do something about it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wow. That is amazing. That is wonderful. I learned so much. Thank you so much for that, Deborah. Now I know the pronunciation. Well, that is really wonderful. Like, I've learned so much, so much. So like Deborah really gave us a whole journey, which was absolutely not easy. It was full of a lot of challenges. Deborah proved to us again that, well, she's still on the journey, but she has done a lot.
Full of a lot of challenges.
So like she's an example. She's an example of a lady that that says that has proven to us that everything is possible, even if we encounter challenges. So there's one thing for us, for someone to motivate you, and there's another thing for you to take the action to like to say that you want to be better, you want to achieve this. You saw that she wrote like 3 JAM. She failed one of her core courses, and she's still here. She's still thriving. Thank you so much, Deborah. And one thing I also learned for social media, I think I'm guilty too about it. Sometimes I get so addicted about, I mean, most especially Instagram, I go watch videos and and I get lost. So thank you. I will have like a 5-minute break, and if you have maybe coffee or anything to take, or have something to do, just for 5 minutes, and we'll be back. Thank you so much.
So,
and if we
so
have
good
questions, you
afternoon,
can also. Okay.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so while we wait for questions, as many that want to type their questions in the chat or ask questions. So before then, we would like to bring up the principal of Ibadan Grammar School for his welcome speech. And
All right. So let's have the principal. You're welcome. You're welcome, sir.
Gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this International Girl Child Day. We are honored that such is celebrated in our school community. We are honored that, and we are glad to be part of it. The theme of this year's celebration is digital generation, our generation.
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm so sorry to cut you in, sir. I'm receiving echoes from here. I don't know if someone turned on his or mic.
For so long, some stereotypes have prevented girls from having equal access to education in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. There are also social and cultural barriers that often keep girls from entering STEM subjects and career. The lack of female role model wasn't there. Lack of support from parents and teachers is also discouraging. Girls have been denied their chance to realize their full potentials. How then do we get rid of these barriers? We must try to transform the system to recognize the barriers As a trained educator, I believe that girls is incredibly important if you want to create a sustainable future for the planet. Science is not a boys' subject, but also for the girls. We must give a safe and supportive environment for girls to explore their curiosity, be it in school or at home. I congratulate and commend the initiators of this program and our co-sponsors, the Tech Girls Club, Success Waymarks Foundation, and of course, the School Students Association North America branch for putting up this laudable program. It's a new era for the girls. If you can see it, you can do it. I encourage all participants to take great advantage of this program, and I wish you all a happy celebration. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you so much, sir.
One minute, Anne. So before we bring the break to an end and continue in the program, I would like to appreciate all the campuses, all the viewing centers, Deeper Life High School, Deeper Life High Schools from Abeokuta, Abuja, Ado Ekiti, Akure, Benin, Calabar, Port Harcourt, Aba, and almost from all the 22 campuses. We appreciate your presence and all the staff in charge of the program coordinating the events there. Also the seat of Wisdom in Akure, and so many schools that are represented here. We do not take you for granted. We indeed appreciate you. And I'm sure that as we continue the program, you are still going to get more insights and more inspiring things that you will hold on to, and that will also make a better future for you. Thank you as we continue. I hand over to you, Anne.
Thank you so much, Ma. I think our break is even almost over. So, but someone has a question, but I see it from Onitsha. We would answer it soon. And if you have similar questions too and other questions, please don't hesitate to put it in the chat. So, we have our next speaker from Girls Sparkles. They are a channel of young females, and they are not really here in person, and also virtually because they are busy in school. But they gave us a short video clip for them to reach out to us. They are a YouTube channel with 800 subscribers, and they're also trying to get more subscribers at the end of the month. And they hope to also get there. The YouTube channel is where they inspire, educate, and inform. On top of that, also entertain viewers. The host is Rebecca, and she's the pioneer of Girls Sparkles. So if Dr. Elmikosi can share the video now, don't mind, Ma.
Before I get started, I would just like to thank the organizers of this event for allowing me to speak to you guys on behalf of Girls Sparkles. My name is Rebecca, and I am the pioneer of Girls Sparkles. We are a group of sisters. I have 3 sisters, and we have a YouTube channel, which is where you're watching it right now, where we make videos to inspire, educate, inform, and entertain. If you see me looking this way, I'm looking at what I should be reading, and yeah, so ignore my eye contact. Our channel is called Girls Sparkles Able, and we are trying to get to 800 subscribers, and you can help us get there. So if you don't mind, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we're hoping to get to 800, hopefully by the end of October. International Girls' Day, or International Day of the Girl Child, is an international observance day declared by the United Nations, and it is usually celebrated on the 11th of October. As girls, we like to do girly stuff, but not many girls learn animation. So in 2020, during the 6 months lockdown in the UK, Rachel and I, which is my sister, decided to teach people around the world how to use an animation-based app called Plotagon. Plotagon allows you to express yourself. Plotagon allows you to express your creativity, and you can create characters however you want, and you can also create a storyline in your own way. As girls, there are some things that we have been told that we can and can't do. Animation isn't really popular, but it is really fun to learn. It's important for girls to be given a variety of, different things, because it can expand our knowledge and can help us in life. So we have also written 7 books among us, which you can find on Amazon, but it will be explained near the end of this video. So once again, thank you so much to the organisers, and thank you Ibadan Grammar School for allowing me to teach you girls and probably some of the boys too, Plotagon. Before we get started, like I already said, Plotagon is an animation based app, which means that you can do animation on it, and it is a mobile app, so you can download it on your iPhone or your Android. If you're on an Android, download it from your Play Store, and if you're on a iPhone, then download it from the App Store. So you're going to want to download Plotagon, and it should be shown on the screen here. Shift a little bit. Okay, so yeah, so you should be on the app Plotagon. Now I'm going to click Plotagon, and it should have a screen like this. It should have a screen like this, and it should be opening. Okay, so we're just going to be creating I'm going to be teaching you the basics of Plotagon, and then you're going to go ahead and create a story based on whatever you want to. Just to keep it simple and quick for today, since I'm conscious that we probably don't have enough, a lot of time, I'm just going to be creating a short video based on Ibadan Grammar School's history. So you're going to want to click on create video, and usually it gives you a random background, but you can change that. So since this is going to be about your school history, you're going to want to find a school place, and bear in mind I have upgraded to the bronze membership. You don't have to do that. You should be using the free things, because the free things work just as well. Sometimes we do Plotagon on our YouTube channel, but we haven't done that for quite some time now, but hopefully we'll be bringing it back onto our YouTube channel, so you can be looking at that. And before we get started too, during the 6-month lockdown, lots of children had sent in their Plotagons that they created and things like that, so you can watch them all down here, and you will be able to see the Plotagons that they created. Most of them are really good. I was really surprised, and I was so glad that we got to teach them and that they learned something as well, and that just just makes me happy to see that they're actually learning something. Anyway, back to this. So you're going to click anyone from the school category, and you're going to click a random one. I'm just going to do classroom. Alright, so as you can see, I've done classroom. Now the next thing you want to do is to add a character or add an actor. So you're going to click no actor, and now you're going to click create character. When you're creating a character, it comes up with different random people like this, but obviously today is International Girls' Day, so let's just create a female. Okay, so we've got a random person here. You can change their face shape into whatever face shape you want, so you girls can explore with this, and you can also change their skin color as well, even into, like, if you want to create a monster or something, I don't know, you would change their skin color, a fictional character. Alright, I'm just going to be creating myself. You can create yourself, you can create a random girl, you can create a random boy, or whoever you want to create. That's the thing I like about Plotagon, because you can just create whatever you want really, and it's creative and it makes it really cool. Okay, so now for the hair, as you can see, oh my goodness, I just chose an old grandma. That's good. Anyway, I'm gonna change it now, looking at all the face shapes and seeing. Ugh. Oh, I was gonna go with the simple one. Alright, now for the hair, you want to do something really cool. Oh, these box braids looks quite nice. There. I'm gonna choose this one. So this part is just for beards and moustache, and moustaches if you want to create a male. Brown eyes. I don't look mean. Oh, okay. That's the eye colors, lips, and things like that. Then you've got glasses and accessories. I don't think I'm gonna have any accessories right now. Glasses look cool. Ooh. Now, the clothes are quite nice. They're quite lovely, but you may have a limited range of clothes. So just choose clothes that are free. Oh, this one looks pretty. I want to do like a light purple one. And then you can also change the bottoms as well. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do a black skirt. And the shoes are already quite good, so I'm just going to leave the shoes. But you have a range of shoes that you can choose and pick from. Next.
How do I sound? How do I sound?
You've got different, these are also different languages, but different voice types. So if I go to Spanish, let me do French.
Comment sonner?
That's how do I sound in French. I think they have Spanish here, I don't know where it is. Oh, no, this is Spanish.
How do I sound?
No, it's not. This is Spanish.
Como sueno?
I think this is Spanish, I'm not really sure.
Πώς ακούγεται?
Anyway, they've got different languages on here. Then you're going to change the name. I'm going to change the name to Rebecca. Done. And that is the character done. So then it would already select the character. So you're just going to select the character like that. And there I am sitting in the classroom alone. Now for the classroom one, you can add extras. With extras or without extras. I'm just going to add extras because I don't want to be the only one in the classroom. Alright, so that is how you create a scene and how you create a background. Now moving on to the actual speech. So you're going to click the person that you already that you made, and now I'm going to say I'm grateful to be at school. Actually no, yeah. So I'm just going to put I'm grateful to be at school, and once you've done that you can actually listen to it.
I'm grateful to be at school.
So that's how it sounds. But I'm going to be recording my own voice in here after I show you how to change this face expression of the character. So you've got a range of different characters.
I'm grateful to be at school.
So you've got a range of different, you know, facial expressions here. And I'm just going to go with a simple, easy one. Happy.
I'm grateful to be at school.
So as you can see, Rebecca in here is just smiling and she is happy. So I've just chose to do happy, and now I'm going to be recording my voice into the Plotagon app. So I'm going to say, I'm grateful to be at school. So you're going to do this, and you're going to click the red button and then speak. I'm grateful to be at school. Then listen to it.
I'm grateful to be at school.
Yeah, sounds right. Okay, so I'm grateful to be at school, and then I've just done that. Alrighty, so once I have done that, I am able to play it from the beginning and see what I can say.
I'm grateful to be at school.
Yeah, so that's how it ends. Alright, and then you've also got like some sound effects as well. If you want to delete a section, you can just click the 3 dots at the bottom of the tab and just exit like that. You've also got some music as well, and you've also got some text too. So just to make it really quick, I'm just going to add a scene where it says after school like that. And then if you want to add another, so once you've done that, you can add another backdrop, another background actually, like so. Click the scene on the scene, and I'm going to say that she's at home. So I hope I'm making sense, by the way. I can't physically see you, but I do hope I am making sense. I'm just trying not to take too much time, but I'm going to be going home. Where's home? On here. Oh, here it is. So home. So living room. And then the actor, Rebecca. I'm gonna choose. This is a character that I created before, a mom. Yeah, it's just a random person. Alright, and now I'm going to say Rebecca is saying, I'm grateful to be at home. Then I'm going to make her happy again. And this time I'm going to change where she is. So when you click onto the scene, you can change where the character is. For example, Rebecca is now to the left by the door, but I want her to be sitting down. So there you go. And now she is saying, I am grateful to be at home. And now I'm going to get the mom to say, Happy International Girls' Day. Happy International Girls' Day. Then Rebecca's going to say the same thing. Alright, so that is basically my short scene. Once you play around with Polygon, you'll be able to know how to do all of these animations and create your own animation, and hopefully in the future you will be able to create more animations. Okay, so let me just record my voice.
Oh yeah.
I'd advise you do the voices after you've created your actual whole short story, because then your pitch of your voice starts to change after do one bit, and then a few minutes later you do the other bit. So when you've created your actual scene, then you can go back and then do all the voices that you need to do. So everybody, that is how you can create your own Plotagon short story. And before I play this, I told you to create something related to your school's history. If you know what that is, if you don't know your school history, then that's absolutely fine. Just do something related to school, something related to girls. And once you have created your animation, we are going to be doing a giveaway. Yes, we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be giving, I'm not sure what it is yet, but hopefully it's something really good. So yeah, we're going to be doing a giveaway to the top 3 people that make the best Plotagon short stories. And if you don't get selected, don't be like, oh no, I didn't create the best. You still did very well, but it's good to give people that extra, I'll say that extra boost, because they know they're doing really well, and hopefully it will encourage them to continue animating. Okay, so now I'm going to play what I have created so far, and hopefully you have created something as well. So this is what mine looks like.
I'm grateful to be at school. I'm grateful to be at home.
Happy International Girls' Day.
Oh yeah. Happy International Girls' Day.
That looks quite nice. I really like this one. So I have also created one about your school history. This is what I created earlier in the week about your school history. So I hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Lola Day, but my friends call me Lola. I go to Ibadan Grammar School, which is a co-education Anglican high school open to students of all faiths and backgrounds. The school was founded on March 31st, 1913, on a historical day in Ibadan by Bishop Alexander Babatunde Akinyele. It was the first secondary school for Ibadan. Ibadan Grammar School is a commitment to developing the fullest potential of every student in learning, faith and leadership.
Hopefully you enjoyed that short Plotagon about Ibadan Grammar School. I got all the information from the website, so sorry if it's not accurate. I'm not really sure. Now, the last and final process is how to save your animation. So you want to click save. It is the little save button at the top right hand corner of your device. Render video, and you have an option to export with subtitles or export without subtitles. I'm going to be doing it with subtitles, and as you can see, it should be saving by now. So once it has saved, you are going to click save video, and then it should have been saved into your camera roll. If it doesn't save, that means that you have gone out of the Plotagon page, which you shouldn't be doing, otherwise it will not work. So make sure you stay on the Plotagon page all through the time whilst it's whilst it's saving, so that you will be able to have your Plotagon in your camera roll. So that is the end of the Plotagon training. I really hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share, subscribe, like, and comment down below what you created your short animation about. You're probably still in school, so maybe after school you can come back to this video and comment what you created your short Plotagon animation about. And don't forget to subscribe, because remember, our next goal is to get to 800 subscribers by the end of October. Thank you once again to Ibadan Grammar School for allowing me to teach you Plotagon. I really hope you enjoyed the lesson, and on behalf of me and Girl Sparkles, aka my sisters, we just want to say thank you for this opportunity, and we hope to do more things like this again.
Wow, that is so interesting and awesome. I really enjoyed myself all throughout the 20 minutes that the video was playing. I hope you guys are all enjoying it too as well. So the animation challenge will be posted later. Don't worry about the details. We'll be posting it soon, and you are going to try it later. So our next speaker is from the STEM coordinator, IGS, and the alumni body. Can we have you, please? Do we have the STEM coordinator here from IGS and also the alumni body? Okay. I'm also seeing some questions coming in, and I'm overwhelmed and I'm happy. Lots of questions coming, and if you also have questions or you don't want to make it public, you can also copy me in private if you want to be anonymous too, if you are not comfortable sharing the questions in public. Okay, so while we wait for the STEM coordinator, IGS, and alumni body, I think we can start answering some of the questions. So we'd like to have Miss Bumi and Miss Deborah, if you don't mind, maybe coming to answer some of these questions. Please, are the speakers here? Sorry. Are we still here?
Yes, please.
Okay, awesome. So our first question here was, it said, Ma, if our parents refuse to get us a smartphone after going to our teachers, what are we going to do?
I think first you need to make them understand why they need to get you a smartphone, and you need to prove to them that you have some things like you've been taught digital literacy. You need to explore the digital world. You need to convince them enough. And if they are not able to afford one for you, if they are not able to buy one for you, you can also ask them to give you their own devices. But if they don't, I think you can talk to your teachers in school, you can talk to your mentor, they can help you, you can borrow their laptops, you can borrow their devices to do whatever you want to do. If you don't have money to go to like a cyber cafe, you can also talk to like uncles, aunties around. I'm sure like if you prove to them very well that there's a need and you have to use these things, I'm sure they would buy or they would loan you or they will borrow you their devices. That's what I can say. So you just need to prove to them basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Same. I also thought of the same thing. Like you have to prove to them that you really need it, because there are even some family. I don't want to like sound so like maybe your parents can't afford it, can reach out to uncles and so many other people above you. So I don't know if Miss Deborah is still around. Is Miss Deborah around? Because if she's not around, it's okay. Yeah, fantastic. So I don't know if you mind answering the next question so that got some time for Miss Bumi. So next question is, what can I do to flow properly as a girl child when my mother is overprotective and will do anything possible to keep me in the dark?
Sorry, can you come again with the question? What can you do to?
Also, what can I do to flow properly as a girl child when my mother is overprotective and will do anything possible to keep me in the dark?
Okay, her mom is overprotective and she's doing everything possible to keep her in the dark.
Yes.
Well, okay, this is outside the tech question. This is like a personal question. Okay. Okay, so you need to, I think this involves a one-to-one discussion. So you need to talk to her, like have a personal discussion with her, make her understand. I don't think our parents are there to support us. Our parents are meant to that. They want us to grow. They want the best for us, right? So she's trying to be overprotective. It's because she doesn't want something bad to happen. So let's even say maybe the parent is trying to prevent her from getting access to explicit content on the internet, or let's even use that scenario. So you need to have a discussion with her, make your mom understand that. I need to even have a contract, have a deal. Okay, mom, is this what you don't want me to do this thing, right? But I want to be able to have access to learning content online. But okay, you want me to stay away from maybe some things that are not meant for me. So let's have this, have a what's that word? You need to, I can't find the word right now, but you need to like make a commitment to her. Okay, I promise to do this. I promise to stay away from this, and be true to that word. Be accountable, yes. Be accountable to her. Even if it involves her having to check your phone. If she says she's going to be checking your phone every week, you need to be open. Be accountable to her. If truly you are doing the right thing, if you're actually doing something that is not illegal, you should be open to her, be accountable to her, make her understand that you're not doing something wrong. I think that's my own contribution to that.
Thank you, Ms. Deborah. Absolutely. I would say, okay, I think Dr. Grace wants to say something. Please go ahead, Ma.
Yeah, thank you, Anne, and thank you, Deborah, for the answer. I think, yeah, I myself as a mother, and I've got a teenage girl, so overprotecting your child, especially your girl child, could be what every mother or parent will want to do. But when we're just talking about technology or having a tablet or smartphone, yeah, like Deborah said, you need to let your parents or your mom know that you're going to use it wisely. Like my daughter have one, and I try not to totally monitor, but I give her the chance to use it well. And when we know that she's getting to the excessive point, I have the right to still get it from her. But as a matter of rule, we have told her that you must use it for academic pursuits, something that will benefit your life. Because just like the speakers have spoken, there are dangers of going to the extreme and having negative effect on your studies. So if you can give assurance to your parent that, oh, within 1 hour, 2 hours, I'm going to search some information regarding my homework or my assignment or something that will benefit my life. I think every parent should be reasonable, although especially African parents, I know we just want to say, oh, they're on the phone, they are doing something wrong, they are doing something wrong. But if you're a parent here, I think we should also change our orientation and don't always think they are doing something wrong. They may have information they need to search for, which you as a parent, you don't even know. So let's give them that advantage or that grace, that opportunity to also still explore. So like that young girl asking, you have to prove to your parent that you are going to make wise use of that device when you have one, or if you already have one. Thank you. That's what I just want to add.
Thank you so much, Dr. Grace. And I'll also say I'm an evidence, or so to say, of a girl that's been protected all through a young age. So like, my parents, one thing you should understand is, if your parents have been overprotective, that does not mean they don't like you. So don't get that wrong notion. Like, when your parents are overprotective, that shows that they really, really, really love you. So like, you trying to transition of being open and trying to pursue your goals and know what you want, and make sure be also be focused about it. They'll have no choice than to just let their guards down and allow you to like pursue what you want. So the next question is it could go to Ms. Bumi or Ms. Deborah, anybody that wants to step in. So next question is, my question is, if you come from a poor family and you don't have phone or any digital device and you want to study computer science, what will you do?
I think first, if you don't have access or you don't own all these devices, the first point of contact is your school. You need to talk to your teacher about it, because the school is a place that is meant for you to like express yourself, tell your teachers your need. So I think if you have a need, you should first talk to your teachers. They will find solutions around. They are your first contact. Then you can also talk to people around. But if you don't feel comfortable or you feel people around can't help, the only place you can discuss these things is in the school setting. Talk to your teacher, talk to your principal, talk to any maybe elderly ones around that you feel they are ahead of you, people that you look up to, your mentors. You can let them know, so they will guide you, they will direct you on what next step to take.
Wow, thank you so much for me. Another question, he said, Ma, if your parent doesn't have enough money to send you to school and you are passionate about things like tech, what can you do? So I think this will be more suitable for Ms. Deborah.
Okay, your parents do not have enough money to send you to school and you are passionate about tech. This is a very personal question. Okay, I think for the meantime, at least you finish with your secondary education. I don't know, try as much as possible to get. Another interesting thing about tech is you do not need to go to a formal institution to become a big-time tech person. There are a lot of online courses you can take on the side, build your skills, and from there you'll be able to apply to jobs and get employed. So for the meantime, while you maybe wait for them to settle their finances, you do not have to sit down idle. Get on your phones, go to a cafe. I keep mentioning cafe. If you don't have access to phones, go to a cafe, try as much as possible to pick up a skill, be good at it, apply to companies. There are a lot of openings presently. I have a friend that he only did, okay, at least he was only able to do 2 years of diploma program in computer science. He did not bother furthering his studies. All he did was take online courses. And right now he's employed in a very big company. It's a gaming company. So you do not need to be limited to the mindset of having to go to a university, even though it's necessary. But while you are waiting for your parents to sort out their finances, go online, get a course, be occupied, and get satisfied. So that's my answer. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. B. It's a digital world now, so you could access any trainings online. And also, I feel I know it might not be easy at a stage, at the beginning stage, like to just access all these things. So I feel that some scholarships you can also harness if you can search online, and also be careful about what you also see online, the credibility, and also the first-hand information. If it's possible to harness information, maybe you could talk to your teachers, or maybe, yeah, somebody higher than you that, oh, can I access some scholarships that can also assist young girls like me? I know there are some scholarships that's maybe 100,000 or 300,000 per year. You could get those scholarships. Shell and Fumi or More Initiative, Ajib. It might not be easy at first, but like if you reach out and meet people, I think at least you should be able to get something to start up. If not to even okay, pass you through school, but trying to get all this information online will also be good. So our next question is at home, if one's parent discourages a child from learning tech or mostly female-related work, and even choice of class like art, science, and commercial, what can I do? So again, anyone could step in to answer.
Sorry, Anne, can you come again with the question?
Okay, I can. So at home, if one's parent discourages a child from learning tech or mostly male-related work, and even choice of class like art, science, and commercial, what can I do?
So if I understand the question correctly, at home, if maybe one's parent discourages one from learning science or STEM-related courses and art courses, is it together, or they want the person to probably study arts or commercial-related courses? Okay. I think the word have probably evolved like beyond what it were before, but I think you just need to tell your parents how passionate you are and express your needs to them. I'm so sure that our parents are understanding, and sometimes they may be concerned about your grades. For instance, you are going to school and maybe in mathematics, you are dropping in, they're saying, oh, I don't think you fit in for this course, and you are still passionate about it. So I just think most parents come from a place of concern. Like they don't want you to go into a field that you will not be able to come out successful. So when they say, oh no, you cannot do medicine, you cannot do engineering, I think they will come from a genuine point. So we need to understand at what point are they coming from. And genuinely, if a parent say, oh, you cannot study this because your grades are dropping, I think you need to like work on them. You need to map out some of the things that you will need to improve on. So if they are coming from the point of grade, or any other thing around your academics that they feel, okay, you will not be able to do, well, you need to prove to them that, oh yes, I can do this. I have the ability, I have the skill, I have the grade, I have the mindset, I'm passionate about these things. Our parents are easy and you can talk to them about it. So that's what I feel you can do. Just prove them.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Bumi. And one thing we should understand is our parents don't hate us, they love us. You just need to reach out and hit maybe their soft spot, so to say. Thank you. So a lot of questions coming in, but let's take some, then we have room for other things in the program. So saying the other question is, if a girl faces some challenges and decided to tell an adult in the environment, like a school, and a child begins to hear it everywhere, knowing she only told that adult, the child can be discouraged and depressed. What can she do in this situation? This question again is very personal. Oh.
I think before we share our personal information to people, we need to make sure that we trust them. We need to share this information with people that we can rely on. But however, if someone betray your trust, I think you just need to be careful going forward. Don't let that weigh you down. Don't let that discourage you. Sometimes people can disappoint, but going forward, you need to be careful who you discuss with. So it is important that you talk to people that are very, very close to you. You talk to people that you can rely on, your parents, your siblings, because those are the people you share most bonds with, and your teachers if you feel they're trustworthy. So you don't share your personal information with any other person, maybe on the streets, your friends. Be careful of who you share your information with. So, but if that teacher or that mentor or that brother information to other people, don't tell that person your personal stuff again. Just keep it to yourself.
Thank you very much, Ms. Umi. Best advice. Absolutely. I don't know. I would have just skip the question, but it's really personal and one needs to be very careful. So I'll just take one or two more questions, then we'll continue. So this is more, okay, Dr. Grace wants to say something, sorry. Go on.
Okay, just to chip in something to the last question. I think this mostly goes to the adults there, the staff or the parents that may be on call. I once listened to a preacher who mentioned similar case that even as parents, sometimes your kids or your ward might come to you and give you some personal details or maybe an issue he or she might be going through. That it's not good or it's not the best thing for you to go and divulge that information, probably in a prayer setting, or that they should help you pray about this matter, or you are telling another party. In such case, the child, whenever they hear about it, they will just totally lose their trust in you and they won't tell you anything again. So, and if you are a girl like that, you are here, you have such, you should just walk back to your parents or to the teacher that, please, ma, I gave you this information in confidential, and I'm not happy with what has gone wrong with the information, hearing it here and there. So such child will know that, oh, okay, I'm bold even to tell the teacher, and also the teacher or the parents also will be able to take caution such that such information or any other person coming to you later on, you won't divulge the information they share with you in confidence. So I think it's very important as adults here to take note of that. And like I said, if you have been offended in any way, just still try to forgive your teacher or parents or whoever you have given a confidential information to, and somehow you are hearing it where you are not expecting to hear. Just forget and let go and keep soaring high. Thank you. That is what I want to say.
Thank you so much, Ma. So let's take one more. We can take one more. I think there's some people on site that also want to. Okay, so let me just take one more and we stop there. So many questions. So this is the last one. So if you were sent to school to study a course, but your parents want you to study another one, then after going for counseling, you are not satisfied. Is it advisable to do an online job or something related to the course you want to study? Miss Debbie there, or Ms. Wumi, you can also join in again to answer if you don't mind.
So if I get the question correctly, your parents want you to study a course that you're not interested in, right? So they want you to take the course you're interested in as an online course.
No, the person is suggesting if the person could take an online job or something related to it to study while he or she pursues the course the parents want him or her to do.
I think you can't take a job in a field that you don't have knowledge of. So, like, if I understand the question correctly, your parents want you to study a different course and the person is thinking of taking an online job in a course that the person is interested in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you can't take a job in a field that you don't have experience in. So I think the thing is you still have to like let your parents know. I know it depends. Some parents, maybe because the line of the family history, some parents are into like law and they want their children to take up that field too. So you just have to let your parents know. You have to talk to them from a place of like communication. And if they insist and they ask you to do it, I'm not sure you would perform in a field that you are not interested in, right? And it's not good for us to disrespect our parents. So even if you try and you are not doing well, right, they will see and they will not want you to like do something that would not develop you, would not make you grow, right? So it's a very, very delicate question. There's no exact solution because we can't disrespect our parents. But as much as possible, I would say that we don't go against our parents. We still try as much as we know what we want to do in our mind. We still try to please them. And at the end of the day, if you are still able to like do it, then when you are matured enough, when you have your own voice, I know sometimes time is wasting in the process, but when you are matured enough, when you have your own voice, when you have your own stand, you can pursue anything you want to pursue. But if in the meantime, you are pursuing what your parents want you to pursue and you're not doing well, of course, you have to still change your course and follow what you're passionate about. But if you are still doing well in the course your parents want you to do, and later it could just take time, but later you could also prove to them that this is not what I'm passionate about. I have done what you want me to do, but this is what I want to do. So it could take some time, but I don't want us to like disrespect our parents. But before we go into this decision, we need to make them understand that this is what we want. But if they insist, well, just have to.
If I may come in, this is Dr. Viola Nyono, and I'm the president of Susanna, Ibadan Grammar School Student Association of North America. We welcome all of you, and I'm delighted to see a lot of you. Yeah, the questionnaire actually raised an important point, and I think MS Amoso started on the path. It is communications, communication. Don't wait until perhaps you're at a stage in which we want to enter university. That is actually not the best time to start speaking to your parents about your own passion. And if such a thing is happening, it actually tells me that the communication between the child and the parent has not been sufficient. Because part of the job of a parent is to actually observe the child, to see what they interest her. I mean, you could say, oh, do you want to be a computer scientist? Do you want to be a lawyer? And the child might just be interested in studying economics, following the passion. So that discussion should start at the kitchen table when helping mom in the kitchen. This is what I'm passionate about. Oh, I saw this, my cousin, he's doing well in this field. What kind of subjects do I need to take into it? And I also hope and pray that our parents tap into the passion of the child so that there's an alignment, so that at an early age and given our culture, you don't want, many both boys and girls will not speak against their parents when they say, oh, I want you to be a doctor, I want you to be a lawyer, probably because it is cultural, it is family-oriented position. But let your parents know what truly makes you happy. Let them, and equally important, let them be aware of things that you are not happy about. Let them be aware of things that make you happy. Let them be aware of things that don't make you happy, and don't be afraid to speak to your parents. They have your best interest at heart. They want you to succeed, and they sometimes may be misguided about what they believe is in your best interest, but they mean well. Culturally respect them. You have a voice. Let them know early, oh, I don't want to be an engineer, I want to be a lawyer. I don't want to be a lawyer, I find passion in teaching. I want to impart knowledge. And I'm sure that they work together with you to get you to where you want to be.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Thank you so much for also joining us in the program. So that is Dr. Laniyo Adebayo, is a IGNOSAD North American branch representative. So I would like you, sir, to just give us the brief speech response to our program too. Sometime then we'll take the last question, sir. Thank you, sir.
I'm delighted on behalf of the principal of Ibadan Grammar School, on behalf of Mrs. Bolukale, who is coordinating this. I'm delighted to welcome you to our school on behalf of all the Students Association of Ibadan Grammar School. We are delighted to be part of this. And I'm especially delighted that this is focusing primarily on girls, because in Switzerland, North America, about 4 or 5 years ago, we went to Ibadan Grammar School. We brought STEM teachers from the US to Ibadan Grammar School. And the first thing that the instructor noted was that when both boys and girls were in the class, the girls were not talking at all. And she couldn't understand why. And then she decided to separate them. And she was amazed by what the girls were able to do, how thoughtful they were. And so this is just another example that if you allow our girls to thrive, the society benefits. Focusing on girls is not taking anything away from the boys, because both of them can do well. I have sons, I have daughters, and I know that you all do very well. I share your passion, I share your excitement, and I hope and I pray that you will the passion that is bringing you here today, you will let it imbibe all areas of your life. Family is important. Community is important. And don't have friends. Have friends that you can share ideas with. Broaden your horizon. And trust God that God is in control and God will perfect his will in all of you. So again, on behalf of the principal of Ibadan Grammar School, I welcome you and we thank you we are delighted that we are part of this. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those words of advice. Really appreciate, sir. Thank you so much. So I will just quickly take the last question, which was spotted by Dr. Grace. So she said I must to respond to this question. So the question is, if you are in a boarding school with tight schedule and phones are not allowed, how do we get acquainted with tech? So this is really a tricky question. And I mean, one should not disobey the rules and regulations of where you are so that you won't be punished for it. But in a situation where you are passionate about something and you don't really know how to go about it. So Dr. Grace mentioned that you can use ITC form in school while you're in school to like make the management know about your pursuit, your passion, and maybe they could also like segregate a time for you to make use of that opportunity to pursue your passion. And she also said when you're at home, you could explore more, talk to your parents during long break. When after school sessions, you try and engage yourself with those things that makes you passionate. But while you're in school, if it's not allowed, you can reach out to your teachers or any other management around you. And yeah, things can go well from there. And I can also suggest that talking to people is one of the major ways, communicating your needs to people that you can meet and trust. Like Ms. Bumi said, you can leverage on them to fight for you. It's one of the greatest way that could help you a lot. So communicating with people, reach out, meet people, I think that would be your starting point. So on that, I'd like to invite Dr. Olubumi Mabel, sorry, Dr. Olubumi Abel, sorry about that, ma, to give us the closing words for our program. Thank you, ma.
Okay. Can you hear me? All right.
Yes.
Good. Yep. Good afternoon, everyone. And my name is Olubumi Abel. I am a computer scientist. I had a PhD in bioinformatics in 2014. So I currently work as a senior information analyst at the National Health Service in the UK. As a matter of fact, I am a mother of 4 girls, and so I am passionate about fulfilling their potential without being constrained by social limitations. And I'm sure someone will ask me, that Abel name sounds like something I've heard in the program already. Yes, I am the mother of the Girl Sparkles. So digital freedom is not just in the use of social media for unlimited entertainment and social interactions. It is a window of opportunities to develop potentials. So we all as, well, I used to be a girl, we all as girls, as ladies, you know, the digital age creates an opportunity for girls to shine through with their creative skills, and empowering girls to harness the privilege of technology in their various chosen career helps to build a well-rounded and well-grounded individual who contributes actively and positively to the society and the world at large. I'm glad that the speakers have spoken about digital footprints, the credibility of being online. You need to be kind, avoid being a bully or being bullied online. Digital marketing being a source of income with lots of opportunities out there. Problem solvers are the money makers. Thank you for that catchy phrase. Yes, and social media addiction is a big challenge and time waster. Animation is cool and can be a productive use of our time. So girls are encouraged to break the mold, shift barriers, conquer their fears, and find their voices by speaking up. One of the ways is by engaging girls in activities that are stereotypically gender-based, taking up careers in male-dominated fields, excelling and making impact in every sphere of life. In one of my videos, the last video I did, I was talking to a biocultural lady in architecture. And yes, there are male-dominated fields, but as girls, you can break into that, and you know, there's no limit. I don't want to say the sky is your limit. There's no limit for you. So this event has actually been organized to open up the unending world of opportunities for all ladies. Be prepared to soak up everything presented to you today. Go home, ruminate over everything that has been said, and remember, The sky is just the beginning. Happy International Girls' Day.
Thank you so much, Ma. Yeah, I forgot to mention, she's the founder of those beautiful girls that gave us the animation application app. Well, that's so wonderful, Ma. Honored to meet you, Ma, virtually. So we go on to the announcement and vote of thanks by Dr. Aderonke Sakpere. I'm sorry for pronouncing it wrong. So she's the founder of Tech Girls Club. Thank you so much for having us. Is Dr. Aderonke there? Sorry.
All right. Hello. Good afternoon from Ibadan, the biggest city in West Africa, and I'm sure we've all had a nice time. So my duty here is very simple. I'm just supposed to do vote of thanks. So first and foremost, I want to thank everyone who has joined us today. You all agree with me that without participants, the event cannot hold. Even if the organizers and the partners, even if we have put together a very beautiful program, but if we have empty hall, or if we have nobody on the call, then definitely there's no program. So I want to thank everyone who has joined us. So thank you very much. I want to appreciate Ibadan Grammar School. That's the on-site location for this event. So thank you very much to all the guests of Ibadan Grammar School. You've been very well behaved. And we are very grateful to the principal, though not currently on seat at the moment, but I'm sure we get our vote of thanks. And thank you to all the teachers that joined us and the STEM instructor. We're also very grateful to Deeper Life High School. Wow. We have about 20 or over 20 of them connecting. We are feeling intimidated right now. So you can imagine about 20 different schools connected from different cities in Nigeria. So we are very, very grateful to the Deeper Life High School. Thank you so much for releasing your girls to connect to this beautiful program. And we also see a couple of schools, Cardinal High School, Seat of Wisdom. Sorry if I omitted the name of your school, but we are very, very grateful. I understand some high school students from Canada are also connected. Today is public holiday in Canada. So thank you for those high school students that have connected. We are highly grateful. And we are so grateful to our partner, IGNOSA, the North America branch, being represented by Dr. Bayo Laniyonu. So let me speak our language. I'm sure you have missed home a little bit, so you've been hearing a lot of English over there. So let me just tune to Yoruba. We are very, very grateful. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I hope I put a little bit of the Ibadan. All right. And finally, the last but definitely not the least, I'm grateful to my co-conveners, Dr. Bumi Hebel, Dr. Grace Oluwadebi. Thank you very much. We worked behind the scene for a couple of hours, days. Thank you for not getting tired. Thank you so much. And yes, I must appreciate Dr. Tony Bolupale. Yes. So actually, before we decided to use the grammar school as our host at the physical center, we already had some schools in mind. But when I just spoke with her informally, I didn't write any letter. I just spoke with her. She said, "We will host you. Come." And she accepted us even without a formal letter yet. And that formal letter followed afterwards. So thank you very much. We are grateful. And so I'm also grateful. We have some mentors that came all the way from University of Ibadan just to come and give back and share with the girls, about 10 of them. So I may not be able to mention each of their names because of time, but thank you very much, our beautiful mentors, talented, brilliant mentors. We are highly grateful. And so I would also like to thank our guest speakers, Ms. Deborah Magadelo and Ms. Oluwabumi Amosu. Thank you very much. And thanks to Anne. And yes, thank you very much to Anne Joseph for coordinating this program, for moderating this program very beautifully. And also to wonderful Osalo for handling the on-site moderation and coordination. I think that's the end from Jada. I think that's all from me. Yeah, from this side of
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for having us once again. Before we go to the one-on-one interactive section, we'll have one of the DLS, Deeper Life High School students to give us feedback. Yeah. So, and also if we have any feedback from any student, you can also drop it in. So can we have one of the representative from Deeper Life High School to come up to share feedback we would like to have, please.
I'm on already.
Good morning. Good afternoon, everyone.
So sorry about that noise. Can we have you now, Gideon? Please take your time. So I will wait for, okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. I really enjoyed today's program. The international, today is the International Day of the Girl Child, and I really enjoyed the fact that the girl child was put into different lights. We're encouraged to participate in so many things. For example, as a person or as a girl child, I've been encouraged to go technology. The Pentagon inspired me to program and make so many things. And now I'm going to make my research, and I'm going to make sure to encourage every other girl around me, not just from my school, but from other places in the world, through social media and through technology, that we can join hands and create a better future for the girls, using technology and so many other, and using so many other means. I really appreciate this program. I really appreciate the community of this program for helping us see opportunities through a different light. Thank you very much. I hope to see, I'm looking forward to seeing something like this again next year. I really enjoyed it. Speaking on behalf of many other girls who are not opportune to actually give their opinion, we want to say thank you. God bless you. We really enjoyed today's program. Thank you very much.
Amen. Thank you so much, Gideon. I think Deeper Life High School Oshogo wants to give a feedback quickly. Please, can you quickly go on with it so that. And thank you so much, Ibadan High School. Ibadan High School wants to disconnect for now. Thank you.
Very grateful for the opportunity to join. We have all learned a lot, and we're going to make our research and try our best to be the best we are. And we'll continue to do what we put our minds to. We are very grateful again. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So on-site Ibadan Grammar School will want to have the interactive session. Please go on. And also, like similarly, other schools, you can also start your one-on-one interactive section, which will last for 30 minutes with the girls. Make sure at counsel and all of those important aspects. Thank you so much. We also have Deeper Life High School Ilorin too. Please, you can take the stage, please.
Good afternoon. We want to thank Good afternoon. We want to thank the organizers for today's program. We are appreciative. We thank you for allowing us to at least we are enlightened. You made us know that, like, to learn a lot of things today. We have gotten a lot of advice that we should be open to learn, we should be inquisitive, we should think in terms of problem solving, and that we should let our parents be aware of what makes us happy. We should speak out when we need to, like, know what, like, when we have that passion for something. We should speak out, like, we should not just let it die between us, like, stuff like that. So I want to thank you on behalf of other girls outside there. So we girls from the campus, SS2 and 3 girls. We are saying thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm really touched now. Like, I feel like crying. Should I cry?
I love you all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just have one from Deeper Life High School Akure. There are a lot of feedbacks coming in. You can also type it in. Everybody's also appreciating. So Deeper Life School Akure, please go on. Please, if you can also go on with the one-on-one mentoring session, please go ahead. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So, yes, I'll meet myself.
Yes, please go ahead. We are with you. We are seeing you now.
Yes, we want to thank you for allowing us to come to this program. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you so much. We love you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you so much. We are very motivated. Thanks.
Okay, so thank you so much, Deeper Life High School Akure. We appreciate. And yeah, I want to also tell you that I also graduated from Federal University of Technology Akure, and I'm also feeling like I'm at home right now. It's like so Deeper Life High School Ibadan wants to also appreciate us.
On behalf of all of us, SS2 and SS3 girls, I want to say thank you for this program you showed us. Really learned a lot as girls. I want to really say thank you, and we hope for another program like this next year. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Deeper Life High School Ibadan. So we also have from Ore. Then we have Sorry, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. Sorry.
Program. I have to say thank you to the organizers of the program. We learned a lot. At least we learned that as a girl, you have a voice in the society and you should be unstoppable. And also learned that we should use technology for beneficial things. Like, it's not all about chatting and social media. You can use it to earn money, and to be money earners, we should be problem solvers. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I think we are already getting out of time now. So sorry. I see Seat of Wisdom Catholic Church. I see Ado Ekiti, Deeper Life High School. I see Abeokuta. We appreciate your feedback. Thank you so much. I would like to call Dr. Grace to. I think we can go on with the one-on-one mentoring section, please. And Dr. Grace, please.
Thank you, Anne. Since
Okay,
for those of us online, there is not really on one-on-one, so we'll just take more minutes to accommodate the feedback from other campuses and other schools. So please just go ahead with that, maybe in the next 5 minutes.
Okay,
the one-on-one interactive section is for people on site.
All right, Ma. So let's have Abeokuta, then Seat of Wisdom. So please go on, Abeokuta.
No, Akure, sorry.
Ma?
Seat of Wisdom is from Akure.
Akure, okay.
Yeah, another one from Akure.
Oh, wow. So Seat of Wisdom, Catholic Church Akure. So let's have you. Then we have Deeper Life School, Abeokuta, then Deeper Life School, Ado Ekiti.
Just for on behalf of SS2 and SS3 girls in Abeokuta campus, Deeper Life High School, I want to thank the organizers for preparing such a wonderful program. We learned that on behalf of SS2 and SS3 girls of DLHS Abeokuta campus, we just want to thank the organizers of this wonderful program for organizing such a program for us. We learned that being a girl is wonderful. It's not something you should be ashamed of. And we are not afraid to speak up on any injustice through social media. And we've also learned things that we could do using technology and the rest. We just want to thank the organizers. Thank you so much. We are grateful.
So we have Seat of Wisdom, please. We are waiting for you. Seat of Wisdom Catholic College, Akure. Can you hear me? Okay. I can't hear you at all. Oh, we can't hear you. I don't know, maybe it's from your end, but you are on mute now, but we can't hear you.
On behalf of Seat of Wisdom Catholic College, Alagbaka Akure, I want to thank you, the organizers, for enlightening us and teaching us different things, both career opportunities online, and I want to thank you for helping us celebrate International Girl Child Day. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so we have DLHS Ado Ekiti campus.
Good afternoon. I want to thank you for organizing this program. On behalf of the excellent provided campus, we want to appreciate you for this program has enlightened us a lot. And say thank you.
Thank you so much. So we have Onitsha campus to go next, please. So on Onitsha campus, you can go on, please. Is Onitsha campus there? Okay. So if Onitsha campus is not there, we can go to Enugu campus, EHLS.
I want to thank Rebecca for teaching us how to. I want to thank Rebecca for teaching us how to make animation films, and I want to thank all the speakers today for making us to be what we are today because they have enlightened us today, and I pray that God is going to make the effort to success in today. Thank you.
Amen. Thank you. So thank you so much. So we have DLHS Benin. Benin, please, can you go next? I see. Really nice. Okay. So Benin campus.
Good day. On behalf Good day. On behalf of the Polarized Community Campus, SS2 and SS3 girls, we really want to thank you guys and appreciate you as well allowing us to be part of this your program. We learned today on how to be brave, bold, and courageous. Thank you for enlightening us on how the girl child can be very well involved in our world today, in our digital world and technology world. Also, we learned how to use the floater gun app to create animations. So really want to thank you guys for teaching us all that. Thank you. Really want to thank
Thank you so much, Benin campus. So we'll go to Lafia. Then I think that will be the last one.
Good day, everybody.
Yes, you can go on, please.
Good day, everybody. We are the students of the Polarized School campus, and we're happy to be part of the International Girls' Day.
Can you remove the microphone? Sorry, it's causing.
Thank you guys for all what you guys did and for the training. Now we know how to be confident and then know that for the technology, for the technology, male that can do it, girls can also do it. Girls can also become more romantic engineers, doctors, and as what they usually say that what the guys can do better, the female can do better. What the guys can do, the female can do better. So I want to appreciate you guys adding us to this program. We're so grateful. We love you guys. Thank you.
Thank you. So, I mean, if anybody also have any feedback to give, please go on to take the stage too. If anybody also have any feedback or any questions, so please. Oh, Abba, we have Abba.
Good day, everyone. We want to thank you for this platform that you have created for us. You have exposed us to so many opportunities digitally. I want to thank you for such. We wish you a very happy International Girls' Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And also, we can also watch the replay of this our program online. I'll send the link shortly. We will also have the replay online.
Okay, thank you so much, Anne. And we appreciate every one of us who are still online as well. Some have left, and I'm so sure, I'm glad personally that we have had a nice time, a impactful and inspiring moment together. So I wish all of us happy celebration. We should go out and all the nuggets we have we've received from this platform or this meeting today, we should make best use of them. And then I see all of us on the top in Jesus' name. Amen. Thank you and bye. So the meeting has come to an end, please.
Bye.
Bye, Dr. Eva. Bye, everyone. Bye, all the participants. Bye.